everyone. Welcome back to Burkeshire Farm. My name is Frank. Thank you very much for clicking on our channel and joining us out here today. I got a little special something I want to share with you. We got a package came in today. We'll bring this over here where you can see it. Here it's called Hen Gear. Hen Gear is a company that is making laying boxes in a variety of different sizes, and they're designed to where when the chicken lays the egg inside the laying box, it actually rolls to one side or the other and goes down into a holding container where you can access for either from the inside, or you can make it either way, either from the inside or the outside. You can access the eggs, and what it does is it eliminates, number one, either other hens or the hen that laid it from pecking it and breaking the egg, or stepping on them and breaking them. It also eliminates them being a lot dirtier, where they set in a laying box and then the hens go to the bathroom on them, so on and so forth. So your eggs remain a lot cleaner. All right, everybody. I've got all my parts pretty well laid out here. And I'm going to be honest with you, I've already put this together one time with the collection, the egg collection department in the back of the box. But then after thinking about it, I think we're just going to put it on the inside of the hoop coop. So I want to bring you along with me as we put this thing together. You can see here are the instructions. It's fairly simple. Here's the assortment of nuts and bolts that it came with. It came with 2 of the larger here, 2 of these, and I don't know, about 30 or 32 of the smaller nuts and bolts. Got all the pieces laid out here. Over here, I've got the tools that they recommend. They recommend a 9/16, a 3/8, and a 7/16 wrench, and a Phillips head screwdriver. But I go one step further, and I get a Phillips tip on the end of my electric drill to make things go a little bit quicker. I've already gone through my parts list, and all of my parts are here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start out by building the egg collection tray. Very simple. You take the two larger bolts. You want to make sure that the bend is going in the same direction that you're going to put the bolt in. That bolt goes in here. That bolt goes in there. You're going to take your 9/16 wrench and tighten these down good and snug. So there's those with the bolts in them. These are the sides of the egg collection tray, and that's how those are supposed to be, like that. Now we're going to take these, and this piece is the top of the egg collection system. It's got a hole on either side here and here. Take these bolts, set it right in that hole, like that. When you do it, you want to make sure that the top is going to set on top of the side. That goes like that. Goes over. Goes in here. So this is basically the sides and the top of the egg collection tray. Then we're going to put the back of it on. They're showing this facing to you. This is kind of a tricky part because they show this going to you, and what they want you to do is they want you to take this piece, which they call the tray front, and you're going to insert it in the back side of the tray front and slide forward to the front edges of the tray sides 3 and 4. So what they're saying is they want you to take this and go in this side and slide it all the way to the front, is what they're saying. And then that goes like that. Then there's going to be 6 of these small bolts. 6 of the small bolts. Bring this up here where I can get to it. So now that I flipped it upside down, I can show you this way. They're saying come in this side, and they want you to take this and slide this all the way to the front of it, to where you can get your 6 bolts and 6 nuts and bolts in here. Another thing that they say that they want you to do is they want you to put all of these nuts and bolts in finger tight only. It's just until you can get everything lined up. Make sure everything's lined up where it needs to be. Alright, so there is our Hen Gear tray. Now what I'm going to do is come back with my drill, make sure everything's nice and snug. There is our collection box put together. That's all there is to it. I'm going to set this off to the side. Now we're going to build the body. The body of this is fairly simple. It's only a few different pieces. But this is where I've mentioned before. This is a Hen Gear box for 32 laying hens. As I mentioned before, you can design. When you put this together, you can make it to where the collection tray is to the back of it, or you can build it to where the collection tray is in the front. And the only difference, the only thing that determines the difference of that is there's 3 parts. There's a top and a bottom bar, and then there's this piece here. The first one that I showed was just the egg collection tray. We put that together. It's the same for both versions, either front or back, but then you turn it over, and the first set of instructions is for a front roll-out nest box. So if you want the nest box to be in the front of it, you go by these directions, or you keep turning it to the next part, and they can see rear roll-out nest box. So if you want it going towards the rear, this will tell you how to build the main body, which is this is the front. Bottom piece goes on here. That's the front of it. So that's the direction that the eggs are going to go or to roll is going to be to this side. So I'm putting the collection box on the front, which means this piece goes on this side. Yep. Okay. So we're going to start by putting this piece on here. Again, it's 6 bolts, total of 6 of these small bolts. I'm only finger tightening everything for right now. I recommend just finger tightening it. Now, those are on. I'm going to flip it this way so I can get to where I can put the third nut and bolt on the bottom here. Alright, now I'm going to take this and I'm going to flip it around so I can get the top and bottom bars in. You can see here I put this piece in. They're all just finger tight. This is the back panel. Here's the back panel. Now I'm going to do the front. The front gets the 2 bars. The larger of the 2 bars goes on the bottom. The smaller of the 2 bars goes on the top. Alright, now that I got all these put together, fastened in, I'm going to tighten them all down. Those are tight. Put this over this way. Get all these tight. Next, we're going to attach the top of it. It's this piece here. Very simple, just lays on the top. Gets 4 screws, 1 in each corner. We'll put them in real quick. Now I have opted to install my collection tray on the front. That goes in there like that. This comes in like this. It's 3 bolts on this side, 3 bolts on this side. I'll bring this up. See what I'm doing a little bit better here. What they got here, they've got a I guess it's a nesting bar to put here on the front. Maybe it's to help the chickens get up to where they can get in. It calls for these 2, oh I don't know, they're about 1.5 inches in length. One goes on this side, one goes on this side, like that. Okay, there's the resting bar. So we've got the final 2 steps of this process, which is installing the panel that goes inside. It's here. It's just going to go right on in, and it's going to set right in between the upper and lower bar, and then right on here, like that. And then we've got this plastic piece that the eggs are supposed to roll down on. This goes right in here as well. I like it because it extends all the way into the egg collection system. So there you have it, guys. Burkeshire Farm's very first Hen Gear nest box. We're going to give it a true test of time. We're going to bring you along with us. Also, we will have a link down below. Thank you very much for clicking on our channel. And if you are a subscriber, I want to thank you. Thank you very much for subscribing. Thank you for hitting our like button. That also helps us out here on the farm. If you're not a subscriber, please consider hit that subscribe button and follow us out here as we build our Barndominium house and we raise our poultry farm. As always, until next time, God bless everyone. Guys, I just wanted to bring you out here in the hoop coop with me because I knew this part was not going to be worthy of an entire video. You can see here these brackets come with your Hen Gear chicken box. I just took the remaining bolts and nuts that they gave me, the 2 brackets, and then I got a piece of that plumber's tape that I like to use so much. And basically, I'm just tightening these. I bent that plumber's tape to go around the steel of the hoop coop. And that's pretty good. And then you just take this, set it in there. One side, there's one side. Get this other side to hook on there. There we go. There it is. So there you have it, guys. It's installed in our hoop coop, and see if we can't get some chickens over here to check it out. Well, you're not supposed to be looking at it. You're a rooster.